Hello, hello, I'm Bella, and welcome to Final Fantasy XIV. We're gonna continue on with just a couple of side quests, I think, as we head towards our main quest here. So I think there's one here in Idleshire. Let's just check. Yeah, with Midnight Moon. New arrivals. Midnight Dew seems concerned about two of the new refugees at Idleshire. I remember these two. What am I going to do about those two? Oh, I was just thinking about a couple of refugees that turned up here recently. This place is pretty unique. It can be hard for new folk to fit in sometimes, especially for the likes of those two. They've got a few problems. Spend a few minutes talking with them and you'll soon see what I mean. Actually, could you talk with them for a bit? I think they'd learn a lot from you. Their names are Notched Bone and Didan. Just keep an eye on them. Make sure they don't get into any trouble. Notched Bone and... is it Didan or Didine? I think Didine. Seem to be having trouble settling in here at Idleshire. Try talking to them for a bit. I'm sure they'll come around eventually. Might just take a little time is all. I'll go talk. You're an adventurer. Maybe you should talk to Notched Bone.
Oh, an adventurer. So you don't live around here then. Maybe you'd be able to give us a hand with something then. We're what you might call refugees of the Calamity. We used to be settled near Ul'dah, but we got tricked by some nasty folk out there and ended up owning them a lot of gil.
We barely made it out of there alive. We've been wandering around from city to town to village since then. Idleshire was the first place to take us in.
At first, we were just relieved to find a place to stay, but that was before we knew just what sort of place this was. Let's just say we weren't impressed. Any road, we were hoping to gather a few of the other folk around here and head out to find a new place to settle.
So I made flyers inviting the people here to join us in building a new home.
Take these flyers to the answering quarter and hand them out to the adventurers there, but only show them to adventurers, you hear? Hand them flyers out to the adventurers in the answering quarter, and we'd prefer if you didn't go telling anyone else about this.
You handle the adventurers. We'll handle distributing them to everyone else. Make sure to check the answering quarter. I hear there are plenty of adventurers there. You sure?
Is there something I can help you with?
Didine's flyer. The message printed in bold black letters across the flyer's face reads, "A call to all independent free thinkers. Join us in building a paradise free from the hate and corruption plaguing Eorzea."
A new home. Sorry, but to tell the truth, I quite like living here. Maybe someone else might be interested. Sorry, but I'm really just not interested. I'm quite happy right where I am.
Go to the answering quarter. I don't think there's anything in the other area. I think I did all of those there. Stay away from the crawlers. Going around here. It truly is beautiful. Are you here to enjoy the view? It's a flyer. Building a new home. I hadn't really planned on leaving this place anytime soon. The goblins really make it an interesting place to live. Sorry, I still have no plans to leave Idleshire. I quite enjoy living with the goblins. There's another person somewhere. Nope, nope. Okay, they're up here somewhere. Aha. Had a feeling. For a moment, I thought it said inbred. That'd be horrible. You look like you now know how to handle yourself in a fight. Do any of the monsters around here put up a decent fight? Build a new paradise. Can't say I'm interested, to be honest. I doubt I'll leave the hinterlands till I've seen everything there is to see around here. Find all the treasure, you mean? Still not interested, friend. There's still so much for me to see around these parts. Let's, since we're here... let's get this one quest over here. Salivating goblin. You watching the morbles who are always salivating? Feldsmox tackles the morbles. Oh, I saw it was salivating. Salvaging. The salvaging goblin is at a complete loss as to how to handle the great morbles. Dyslexia coming in. Shka, you look strong, Uplander. Will you help me with something? I make Jinkly shine by search ruins for things to sell, but great morbles stop me. Need to stop them breeding. Kill the seedlings. Please kill 3 morble seedlings. Seedlings normally hide, but I have plant strike. They love fish. We can lure them from hiding with fish, but seedlings are sneaky. We must kill all at once. First need fish. Ask Feldsmox. I see her southwise. She always fishing. We need fish to catch great morble seedlings. Go southwise, ask Feldsmox for a fish. She loved fishing. Alright, we're gonna head back towards Idleshire, though. Continue with this quest line. This way. Nobody even read the flyers. I put so much effort into them. Well, people are happy living here. Ah, seems like you finished handing out them flyers. I'll bet everyone was jumping at the chance to get away from them filthy, disgusting goblins. Racist. What? Why haven't they got any interest in leaving? Though nobody I spoke to was interested either. It's almost as if they like living under goblin rule. How could they refuse? They must have been brainwashed by those goddamn goblins. I was thinking the same thing, Dadine. It's obvious what they've got to do next, then. Cure these people of the goblins' brainwashing. Hello. I am enjoying the game, just taking my time going through it all. and tell it like it more. Most people don't know all the lore and stories and amazing side quests have. Yeah, I love how doing the side quests you get more of the lore of the area, and that always fascinates me. So that's why I'm in no rush to go straight through the main story. So I like to take my time and appreciate. So, thanks for stopping by. Nashbone's suspicions. What do we get here? Plus, you get other accessories to help your stats. Nashbone seems convinced that the goblins have brainwashed the citizens of Idleshire. Everyone here's been brainwashed by them goblins, I tell you. We gotta find some kind of proof that they're evil, then everyone will come to their senses. As luck would have it, I just saw someone mighty suspicious. This goblin was armed to the teeth and heading out towards the collector's quarter. There ain't nothing dangerous out there, so what does she need them weapons for? She's definitely up to no good. I don't know why you look so unconvinced. It's clear there's something crooked going on. Go out there and check for yourself. You didn't when it was content, so there was time, too many people in a rush. Yeah, used to need these accessories to get level cap for duty. Yeah, that's the other thing too. Is making sure that you have the item level for certain duties. Go out to the collector's quarter and find the goblin I was talking about. Once we uncover whatever it is they're plotting, all of those poor brainwashed folk ought to come to their senses. Because I don't really do materia stuff. I've unlocked materia, but I haven't really worked it. Dadine Stouts. Dadine thinks the goblins are brainwashing people and wants to know how they are doing it. Everyone here has been brainwashed by these goddamn goblins. If we want to cure them of this brainwashing, we'll need proof that the goblins are up to no good. And it just so happens that mere moments ago, I saw something that might lead to that proof. There was a goblin leading a group of new immigrants out towards St. Moisien's Arboretum. Okay. Of course, I'm onto their tricks. I refused his invitation. There's only one reason for him to be taking them out to a deserted place like that. He plans to brainwash them. What do you mean you don't think so? Perhaps you should go out there and see for yourself. While you're there, see if you can't find out just how they go about doing this brainwashing. The goblins are nice. A little quirky, but nice. You still don't believe me that the goblins are brainwashing everyone? Head out to St. Moisien's Arboretum and see for yourself. Yes, Gabby's a fans. Gabby fans. A lot of the NPCs here who are normal like the Gobbies so much they even have masks, like this little Lalafell. Look at him. He loves the Gobbies. He wants to be a part of them. So let's see. Collector's quarters. Okay, so that's over there. Alright, we'll go there first. I mean, I can kind of see maybe why you might be a little suspicious, especially when they're wearing masks. You can't really see their eyes or their mouths. I don't know, I think I'd be afraid if I saw what's underneath that. I'm tempted to continue with the main story so I could fly, but just get these out of the way. The main hubs didn't look like this. Idleshire was just an aetheryte and some ruins and a giant monolith with writing. Really? Over here? Mordona was just an aetheryte on a hill. Back in the day. Is it over here? Aha, it's by the pool. What's this? Oh, he killed... There's a bug. There'd be bugs. There'd be bugs. They added more stuff with patches. They don't do that anymore. Made it feel more alive in the world. Ah. Shka, what can I help you with that blender? I'm in the middle of exterminating damselflies. I found damselflies heavy with eggs. Let egg-laden damselflies be, and they will multiply out of control. It will quickly become a big problem. People might get hurt. You come with good timing, Uplander. Can you help me exterminate damselflies? I will heal. Can you help me exterminate damselflies, Uplander? We cannot let them be. If eggs hatch, they will be too many to handle. Thanks for the follow. Although dragonflies are supposed to be lucky to see spiritually. So I have to kill you, you're a big bug. Can't be a nuisance. Who values the experience, so you can give advice without spoilers. I don't have need of it. I don't have any questions as of yet. This the farthest I've ever played in this game was halfway through Shadowbringers, I think, before I started streaming again. Decided to start over. Shka, thank you, Uplander. With this damselfly exterminating is now complete. Collections' quarter is much safer now. Although there's still some things in this game that I haven't experienced. Like, since starting streaming this character, I finally managed to do one of the raids, the Bahamut raid, with a friend on stream. So if I get to any kind of raids or side dungeons, if you're on NA, feel free to hop in. You can join me and help me with that. I think that's all here. Yeah, report to Notched Bone. Okay. I won't go to Notched Bone yet. We'll just go straight through and go to the other side. By the Arboretum. Solitaro, you're more of a logical person, but feel the universe has been angry with you lately. Always down to help. Play all rolls. Rolled a 3 1s in a row on loot. Ah. The universe, remember, the universe is never angry with you. It's always a lesson. Things happen for you, not to you. And I play with my tarot all the time. I actually do guided, or not guided, collective tarot readings on TikTok. So if you actually want to see my face, I do that over there. It's the same name, Bella Starlove. Give life advice, spiritual advice. Ah, so this building is called the Arboretum? Makes sense. It's a big tree growing inside of it. Huh. Where are ya? Up, 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 up. Here we go. Just fell right in. Goblin Guide. Pish, shka. I'm teaching our new city friends all about Idleshire. Would you like to hear my teachings too, Uplander? I would. You want to know what we're doing here? This kind goblin is just showing us the ins and outs of the surrounds of the settlement. It seems like there's plenty to do and to see around here. I really appreciate him showing us the highlights. This kind goblin is doing a wonderful job of explaining what there is to do and see around here. You seem like you want to know what's going on here. You want to know what this goblin is telling us, don't you? Well, just know he was showing us all the best places in the area to make some good gil. I really appreciate the lengths he's gone to. I'll have to pay him back somehow as soon as I can. Of course. Lalafels are always about the money. This goblin has really gone out of his way to show us all the best places to make some gil around here. Hopefully I can find a good way to pay him back for this.
You say you are interested to know what is happening here? This goblin is simply giving us a guided tour of Idleshire and the hinterlands. He has already pointed out to us what is safe and what is not. Of course, since we are all adventurers, I'm sure we'll gravitate towards the more dangerous areas. A thirst for danger is in our blood. But in any case, this goblin is doing a marvelous job of explaining every detail of the area. I think we all appreciate it. I know I do. This goblin is doing a marvelous job of explaining, in great detail, which parts of the hinterlands are safe and which are not. We all really appreciate the effort he has gone to for us.
Shadowbringer was amazing. During the A+ story, and Endwalker was S tier. Yeah, I saw a playthrough up to Endwalker, but that was like a long time ago, so it'll be like a whole new thing when I experience it myself. End of a 10-year story, and Dune folk are always about the money. True, true. Fish, shka, brainwashing. I have no idea how to clean brain. I am just teaching our new city friends about Idleshire. Dangerous things, yummy things. I am showing them all interesting things near Idleshire. We love sharing information and knowledge at Idleshire. I am just teaching our new city friends about Idleshire. Dangerous things, yummy things, interesting things, exciting things. Everything you need to know for a happy life in Idleshire. Aren't you a good gobby? I always get turned around here this way. Welcome back, adventurer. Did you save those adventurers from their chilling fate? You were just learning the lays of the land. Huh? It was just a guided tour? There's no way the goblins are that kind. It's suspicious. When we were back in Ul'dah, everyone who seemed nice always turned out to be a right bastard. No exception. Well, that was Ul'dah. I bet he was just pretending to be guiding them around. He was waiting for the perfect moment to start brainwashing them, and had to stop once you turned up. Maybe he was, cause I'm hungry. Wow, very short attention span, aren't you? I almost died in the calamity, but Noshbone saved me. I'll never leave his side. I owe him my life.
Well, that didn't take long, did it? Did you find out what they are up to? She was probably a murderer or something, judging by them weapons she was carrying.
And she was killing some bugs.
What? rid the area of dangerous monsters. That makes her sound more like a hero than a murderer. In fact, it makes her sound a little too good. It's clearly a cover for something much more horrible. Maybe we weren't able to get to the bottom of their schemes this time, but mark my words, I'll catch them out. Maybe after I've had a bite to eat.
This one is aiming. That's what I need. Let's see. Okay, so I have these. Equip those. What'd that take me up to? Okay. We went up a couple. Reassign gear. There we go. MSQ will give you like 2.5 classes worth of XP. Side quests, I can't remember. There's an easy way to get XP. I'm like overpowerful right now, so I'm level 65 and 58, so I'm good XP wise. That's why, like, for the in between quests, I kind of switch to a different class so I don't get overpowered or too overpowerful, I should say. I think I'll probably reach 100 on Bard before I catch up to the main story anyway. But just to play around with other classes, I choose one in between. So yeah. Lean and hungry gentleman. Oh, we get foods. Lava toe legs. Pineapple Pond's cake. Apple juice. The cycle icon in top right updates the gear set. Yeah. Definitely might go is that Astrologian? I thought of Astrologian. I love the concept of Astrologian because of the tarot that pops up. However, I'm not a huge fan of healing class, which is ironic because I'm a healer in real life, being a massage therapist and just an energy worker. It's just ironic. I'm just not a fan of healing classes in games. I tried white mage one time. Let's see. What do I have? Foods. I need to eat foods. I don't think I've ever had the fruit cake, whatever that one was. I don't think I've had apple juice either. Don't I have a juice? Where's the juice? I have pineapple juice. And a tea. And a coffee. And you get a Kaiser roll. I don't think I've had lava toad legs either. Which I want all three. You can't tease me with food. I want all of it. Ashbone and Didine seem to be on the brink of starvation. I just can't work out how we're gonna cure these people of this horrible goblin brainwashing. But I'm so hungry I can barely think. Maybe if I had a good meal, I'd be able to work it out. I'm starving too. Do you think we should eat that jerked water buffalo we got from the goblin at the bonfire?
Don't be a fool, Didine. Food from a goblin, it might be poisoned. Don't look so skeptical. Why would the goblins go giving refugees like us perfectly good meat? Now, those crawlers outside, they have a fair bit of flesh on them. Could you kill one and bring a nice good slice of its meat? I think we're both too weak from hunger to do it ourselves. That is edible raw. There's a bonfire in the answering quarter. If you roasted the meat there, I figure it'd come out pretty good. Please hurry. I'm so hungry I can barely move. Please, adventurer, get us a nice big slice of meat off of one of them crawlers wriggling around the hinterlands. I doubt you can eat 'em raw. There's a bonfire in the answering quarter. Roast the meat there and bring it back here. Please hurry. We're so weak from hunger we can barely move.
I can't take it any longer. I think I'd eat just about anything, except that horrible poisoned water buffalo meat those goblins are trying to trick us into eating. That mage is pretty straightforward. Astrology is pretty fun. Is it Scholar Sage? Are more action and preemptive? More stress if you ask. White mage. Bring me food. It's like, bring me food. I think someone told me, what is it? The Sage one, Alfie's new class, is a little more action, so I may consider that at one point. We'll see. Okay, so we're going over here. Were there any crawlers in the other map? I don't think so. Oh. Yeah. This is why I like this type of class, because you can move while attacking, compared to like magic classes, like with the healing classes, you have to pretty much stand still. But I don't know. With the new expansion that might be coming out, the playstyle is going to be changing, so that might change actually. I'm not up to date with all the news. Bard had a cast bar. Shka, do you want to use bonfire, Uplander? Roast any tasty meats you want. Just don't let fire go out. Well, thanks for letting me use your bonfire. Crawler flesh, an oily, rancid, suppurating slice of veilkin abdomen. Ew. Even a threat of starvation could not convince you of devouring this disgustful morsel. Well, I just smirk at the idea of these two eating this kind of disgusting food for their racist comments. Gobbies are friends. It's like they had a choice. They were given tasty jerky, but they believe it's poison. So I'm gonna feed them real poison. Oh, there is a vista right here. Just look out. The Sage's Cataract. As the Thaliac River stretches north towards the Orne Wild, it spills over this grand waterfall. In the past, students would compete to see who could swim closest to the cataract's edge without succumbing to its powerful torrents. A ban on entering the waters was eventually imposed after too many accidents. Wait, what was it looking out? Oh, the waterfall down there? It goes into a pit of nothing. Got you your nasty foods. Alright, you're saying the same thing there. Oh, adventurer. Thank the gods you're back. I thought I was about to pass out from hunger. Roasted crawler flesh. A charred, fragrant, juicy slice of roasted heaven. Even the threat of eternal damnation cannot convince you to keep your mouth off this ambrosial morsel. Really?
This ain't bad at all. Guess we don't need the jerked water buffalo after all. I'll bet it's poisoned anyway. Clearly you had no trouble finding that bonfire we mentioned. Do you think you might be able to take this jerked meat back to the goblin who tends it? We sure don't want it. You go tell that goblin we don't need his poisoned food. We've got this delicious roasted crawler meat.
Watch them be food poisoned when I come back.
You take that jerked water buffalo back to the goblin at the bonfire. We're gonna finish off this crawler meat before it gets cold.
Give that jerked water buffalo back to the goblin near the bonfire. We don't want those filthy goblins thinking we owe them anything. Is there a slice from me? Oh. I will have something though. I was finishing off the braised papyra. Yeah. Keep forgetting to eat foods. I like to read the descriptions. A binding coil has one of the coolest cutscenes in the game. A movie one. Most of the people never see it and don't understand why the twins are different in I did the binding coil, but why are they different in Heavensward? Descriptions of everything are hilarious. Yes, that's why I read. It doesn't show up until the 3.5 quests, right? Before Stormblood. But that's kind of why I was like happy to go through the binding coil this time around, because it seems like, because that was the first time that you truly met Alize. So I was glad to do it. Shka, I am just humble bonfire Gabi. Can I help you? Jerked water buffalo, the drained meat of water buffalo native to the Oran Wild, a goblin staple for long journeys. This is jerked water buffalo I gave to refugees. They eat roast crawler flesh instead. Is that safe? Can uplanders eat that meat? It gives us Gabi's horrible belly pains. I am very worried about the refugees' bellies. Please take this Gabi tea. It is good for curing belly pains. Their relationship is suddenly a bit different from ARR to Heavensward. Binding coil is homework according to the writers for Shadowbringers and EW. If refugees have belly pains, Gabi tea should cure it. Yeah, one thing I was really surprised about, and spoiler if anyone hasn't gone through it, that their grandfather like ascended to be a god, to be the phoenix. I did not know that. Oh, the refugees. Oh, they wore brown pants. Oh, ew. Well, they deserved it. My stomach. Maybe we should have just eaten that jerked water buffalo.
Adventurer, my guts are on fire. I feel like I'm gonna die. Are those crawlers still poisonous even after you roast them right through? What is this? Medicine. Thank you.
Gabi tea. This light brown liquid is no odor or flavor, but goblins swear by its stomach-settling properties. As long as it's not their cheese. That'd make it worse.
I've gotta make it through this. I have to protect Dadine, but I think that tea is working. The pain is a little better now. I've gotta make it through this. I have to protect Dadine, but I think that tea is working. The pain is a little better now.
Oh, no. I can see my dead grandma. She's calling me, asking me to go with her. I should take that medicine. Here's some tea. Sorry, Grandma, not today. I can't leave Noshed Bone behind. This tea, I think it's working. My stomach feels better already. I did insult the Gabi cheese. The Gabi Gouda. There were wars fought over that. It's the holy grail of cheese.
That tea seems to be working. I still feel pretty awful, but it's getting better by the minute. Sorry for having caused you all this trouble, adventurer. I'm truly moved by your kindness.
It was Gabi tea.
A goblin was worried about us? He gave you that tea? I find that mighty hard to believe. There ain't a soul in the realm who gives a damn about us. Anytime someone's pretended to care, it was just part of some trick, just like that goddamn bastard who tricked us into debt back in Olda. But you're the first person I've met who actually seems to care. Look, them goblins gave us much more food than just that jerked water buffalo. Please, take some of this for your troubles. I still ain't convinced it's not poison, though.
I don't think I have the lava toad legs. That's the first one here, so we yield to that. Alexander is a cheese war. What it is? I haven't done Alexander. That's this Heavensward's raid boss, isn't it? Private investigations. Noshbone is convinced he saw a goblin about to get up to no good. Them goblins still have me scratching my head. I can't work out what they're plotting. Giving us medicine when we're sick. Pretty suspicious, don't you think? Huh? Well, I think it's suspicious. Now, speaking of suspicious, when I was lying sick, I saw a mighty suspicious goblin. I'm sure he was up to no good. Of course, I couldn't move, so I couldn't follow him and find out what he was up to. He was heading out in the direction of the answering quarter. Dadine and I's feeling better now, though, so we was thinking we'd follow him. We're not at full strength yet, though, so we were wondering if you'd come along too, just in case. Alright, you're gonna be following me?
Dadine and I are gonna follow that suspicious goblin I saw, and we was hoping you might lend us a hand. He was heading in the direction of the answering quarter.
I feel a lot better now. Thanks again, adventurer. Off we go. You guys are right here. I feel just like an inspector.
The goblin we're interested in is just behind here. I wonder what he's going to the answering quarter for. He's obviously plotting something evil. We'll just keep going south, following this goblin. Stay close, adventurer. We'll catch him in that act this time.
Why are you so suspicious of the gobbies? Just because you had one bad experience in Old Duh doesn't mean that every experience is going to be like that. I think they're up there. Where's your little pal? Where's your little pal? Oh gosh, the pain, it hurts so much. Ah, you're here, but I think we was too late. The pain. What happened? It don't look like you're bleeding. Did that goblin do this to you? Who else would it be? I had nary a clue what he might cause such pain. I knew it. So he's attacking refugees out here in the hinterlands. That goblin will pay for this. Wait, no, I wasn't attacked. I shudder to think what the goblins are threatening you with to have you protecting them like this. But there ain't no point standing around here. We have to get back to Idleshire. What really happened? Please, worry yourself not with me. Once this pain subsides, I shall have no trouble making my own way back to Idleshire. I feel you ought to be more concerned about that man. He seems to have quite the wrong impression of the situation. Yeah. He has his preconceived notions. Alright, I'll just head over here. You have to save the people of Idleshire. We can't let anyone else end up like that, like us. We've had a change of plans. At first, I wanted nothing more than to leave this place and build a new home. But after seeing what the goblins had done to that man, I can't just turn my back on the people here. I've talked with the Dean, and we both agree. We've got no choice but to do everything in our power to thwart these goblins and their terrible schemes. We can't let anyone get tricked, exploited, and used like we were. Seriously, why don't you just sit down and talk with Goblin? Ancient Goblin secrets. Ashbone still wants to follow the suspicious Goblin. Adventurer, that evil Goblin from before has returned. He came back to Idleshire, made his preparations for his next heinous crime, and headed straight back out into the hinterlands. With your help, we'll catch him for sure. Meet us in the answering quarter, just outside the city. That horrible goblin is up to something again, and this time we're gonna get him. Meet us in the answering quarter. We're going to get to the bottom of this. Please help us thwart this goblin's nefarious plans. They seem very innocent. I don't think they'd be shady. Now the Illuminati. Yeah, those ones you might want to watch out for. Again, I like how this game pulls from real life inspiration a little bit with the concept of the Illuminati. It's like in real life they're a secret society, wanting to hide the knowledge for themselves. We'll get him this time. Thank you for coming. The goblin's heading south down this road. Stick close behind him, but not too close. We can't have him knowing we're following him. It's a gangly goblin. Talk to you first. What's going on? Pish, shka. Do you want something? I'm sorry right now. I have something I must see to. Maybe ask another time. Nash Bone's right. This goblin's definitely up to no good. We might have been fooled by that moneylender back in Ulda, but we won't get fooled this time.
Shh, just up this road. It's the goblin I saw before. I'm sure he's up to no good. I even saw him packing a rope back at Idleshire. He must be planning to kidnap someone. We should stick close. He's moving again.
He's following along the outside road. Shka, he should be near this place. Where has he gone? Nash Bone was right. This filthy goblin is just too damn shady.
That goblin's clearly looking for Summit. Is he searching for his prey? There ain't no one else around, if you ask me. This would be the perfect place to do some crime.
No, I don't think there's any crimes here. What are you guys doing? Where's Gabby? Gabby's gone? Gabby's gone. Oh gods, oh gods. Are we going to end up like these poor Oran kites? Oh, did he kill the kites? They were probably attacking him.
Look at them all. Did that little goblin kill them all single-handed?
Nash Bone, this isn't safe. We shouldn't be here.
Don't be such a coward. If we don't do Summit, what'll happen to the rest of the people in Idleshire? Come on, we can't let them get away.
Is it down below? Yep. There'll be some monsters. Aha. Oh, I think I remember this now. Isn't he like a healer? Shka, don't think I will be gentle just because you are Uplander. Please don't struggle. From an outsider's point of view, yeah, that doesn't sound great. Oh. That's right, he's a massage therapist, right? He's giving a Gabi massage. I think that's what he's doing. What's he doing? Taking someone into a dark, secluded place like this. It's really creepy, but I can't abandon Nash Bone.
Oh, please, no more.
Shka, of course it is painful. What do you expect? Don't worry, it will all be over soon.
We've finally caught you in the act. Step away from him, you criminal. What do you think you're playing at, attacking this man?
You get deep massage, deep tissue massage. Therapist is amazing, you fall asleep. Well, I'm a massage therapist too. I do great massages. so I know what I'm talking about. I can be a critique. What? He asked me to. I give ancient secret goblin massage. Very good for a tired body. Painful at first, but feels much, much better after.
Massage? Do you really expect me to believe that? Thank you once more, sir. Your work is truly very painful and somewhat embarrassing, but I'm feeling better already.
But what about the dead monsters? And what about the rope you were carrying?
Dead monsters? Ah, I slew those beasts by way of payment. This wonderful monsieur told me he'd accept no gill for his work, so in exchange I slew those ornkites for the dear man to feast upon.
Rope is for tying ornkites into brakes. Much easier to carry that way. I am a terrible hunter, so Edred's gift is big help for me.
There was a time when I led a band of vicious, cutthroat bandits, but one day I sustained a severe injury and found myself in no position to continue down that road, so I turned over a new leaf and left a life of crime behind me. Thanks to this kind goblin's work, I've recovered tremendously. We are citizens together in the same city. It goes without saying that we would want to work together to make each other's lives better. Wait, you're really... this goblin ate... so I was wrong?
It's like you want a gobby massage?
I'm sorry I was so distrusted. Please accept us as citizens of your city.
Let's finally see the ways. You want the gobby massage too now. What happened? I am confused. But of course, you are very welcome. All city friends are welcome. Adalshire is a free city for free people. Everyone is welcome.
Thank you so much. I hope one day we can work together to make each other's lives better.
We can start now. I will give you traditional goblin massage. It is quite painful and may be embarrassing at first, but you will feel much better after.
Oh wait, I'd rather not. I can't. No, wait, ha!
No! That's how it is.
Should you try a goblin massage? I have no doubt that you will come back for more. I highly recommend you try it.
I love in game too, as being a massage therapist. One of the side quests when you first meet Godbert, you're massaging him. You become a massage therapist for Godbert and his son. I love this so much. So I want to try it. Shka, I'm happy to have new friends. I'm inspired to work even harder at massage. I've never seen Ashbone scream like that.
And that's true too. It's like it's usually the more muscular ones who can't handle the pressure and will cry out in pain. That hurt more than anything I'd ever felt in my life, but I do feel very relaxed and limber. These goblins are pretty amazing. I'm just gonna relax here for a bit. I'll see you back at Idleshire. You head back to Idleshire without me. I'm just gonna rest for a bit first.
Alright, well, come over here to Felsmox. It's been a few times that you had a strong therapist where you had to grip the table a little bit. Now, I will say this as a massage therapist from a professional to a client, always communicate with the therapist. If you're feeling pain, you should not feel that. If it's the good kind of hurt, that's okay. Fish, shka. Still no fish. Felsmox only wish to catch fish. So juicy sweet. You need fish for morbol bait. Morbol eat anything, not eat fish. Can just use normal fishing bait. Felsmox go with you. Try now. Come with Felsmox to Saint Massien's Arboretum. go this way and then go back to Idleshire. Deal with the marbles. I can't wait to experience this one. I've never, like I said, I haven't really done side dungeons before. So it'd be interesting to explore what's in here. Like, what kind of magic is still lingering in this? Fish, shka, Felsmox never tried catch marble before. Start with throw fishing bait in water. Alright, I will defeat the seedlings. Did it. Fish, shka, we caught them. But Felsmox cannot catch fish, only marbles. Felsmox not sure how to feel about this. For now, we killed enough marbles. Return to Gabi who sent you. Tell him we killed great marble seedlings. Marbles are slain. Return to Gabi who sent you. Tell him great marble seedlings are slain. Fish, shka, you have already slain the seedlings. You are a strong uplander, thank you. Felsmox truly loves fishing. I must find her and thank her. Perhaps she can teach me to catch fish. Is there a continuation with that? Not at the moment. Not that I see. But I feel like there's a continuation of the story there. But we will go back to Idleshire. Sometimes it opens quests in other locations. Yes, that's why I always check the maps. But I know they unlock with how far you get along with the main story too. Are you guys doing good? How do you feel after your massage? I was completely wrong about the goblins. Ashbone and I hope to do everything we can to contribute to Idleshire and try to make up for our misunderstanding. Good.
I've been living in the past, and my judgment was clouded by it. Thank you for sticking with me and helping me see the truth. Alright, Nadine, let's get out there and give something back to Idleshire.
You got it, Ashbone. City friends. Ashbone wants to become an official citizen of Idleshire.
Adventurer, there was one last thing I was hoping you might be able to lend me a hand with. After that goblin massage, I decided I want to be a citizen of Idleshire, and I want it to be all official. You see, you seem like you're on a pretty good terms with the goblin's leaders. Do you think you could talk to Stofix for me? I still don't feel ready to talk to him face to face myself. Seeing as how you're on good terms with the goblin's leaders, do you think you might have a word with Stofix for me about me becoming an official citizen of Idleshire?
I don't think I've ever been this excited in my life. Sure. Isn't this Alfie's job? He's the diplomat. Vish, shka. 2 new city friends. Of course they are welcome. They are very, very welcome. Suffix will make citizenship papers with great fastness. What are new citizens' names? Nashtbone and Dadeen. Nashtbone and Dadeen. Suffix has heard that name before. Nashtbone. Ah, letter. Letter came for Nashtbone. Uplander, please give letter to Nashtbone. Uplander, please take letter to Nashtbone. Is the money lenderer or the one who like scammed you trying to get more out of you? I think that's what this is.
Hey, adventurer, how things go with Slowface?
Letter to Nashbone. It would be in your best interest to deliver it to the addressee.
Huh, a letter addressed to me. That can't be right. Who could it be from?
I know where you live now. I'm coming for my money and I expect to get back every last gil.
You won't be worming your way out of it this time.
It's the moneylenderer. How did he find you here?
Hey, he's chasing Dadeen. It's me. I'll run away. You can stay here and live happily with the goblins.
What in the hells are you saying? We agreed we'd make a new start here together.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to cause trouble for everyone else here at Idleshire. Adventurer, could you check the entrance to the city and make sure that moneylenderer isn't waiting for me? I'd hate for him to catch me sneaking out and start a fight.
Now I'll pummel him.
Please check the entrance to the city and make sure that moneylenderer isn't waiting for me. Just consider it one last favor for me.
Nashbone can't leave. We agreed we'd stay here in Idleshire together. Let this be a lesson. Never take loans when you have to. Save money.
So this is where Nashbone has been hiding. It's so far out my way. I should wring a little more gil out of him for the trouble. You live here. You might want to stay away for a bit. Things are likely to get ugly.
You're just gonna stand here and allow me to run back and forth to tell word?
He's already here. Alright then, I'll try and sneak out through the answering quarter.
Wait, let us help Nashbone. We'll do something. Just wait here. We'll speak with the people of Idleshire. If we work together, we can chase that filthy moneylenderer out of town. Come on, let's go.
If it weren't for me, none of this would have been necessary.
Come on, adventurer. If we all work together, we'll have no trouble chasing that guy out of Idleshire. He's out in the collector's quarter. Okay, straight ahead. What's this? What's this? What's this guy? We just helped you. What are you doing?
Dadeen has appraised me of the situation. The moneylenderer himself is just through here, towards the collector's quarter. Now, let us get out of there and settle this matter.
Oh. Okay. Just someone of note to talk to? It's like, it's this way?
I never thought I would see this man again. Not out here in Idleshire. To think that he is still preying on the weak like this.
Pish, shka. Nashbone is friend. Helping friends is most important, Gabi rule. I asked everyone we know and they were happy to help. Now, let's chase this horrible moneylenderer out of here.
Well, but it isn't Nashbone's partner, so he is here after all. Well, if he won't show his face himself, I'll have to get my money back from you instead.
He paid you back everything he borrowed long ago. It's only your ridiculous unfair interest that's left. And besides, he's not here anyway. Isn't that right, everyone? Pish, shka, Nashbone is here. He lives in Idleshire now.
You're a wise leader, Goblin. You clearly know what could happen to your little settlement if you tried to hide Nashbone from me. Well, where is he?
You do not understand. He is one of us now. Most important rule of Idleshire is to respect friends. Nashbone is friend, and we will protect him.
Huh. Do you have any idea what you're saying? Don't you know who I am? I fear perhaps you don't know who I am. My name is Edred. Perhaps you've heard of me. If you'd like to try your luck against me, be my guest. Who knows, maybe you'll be the first person to put up a decent fight before I put you down. Huh, you expect me to believe a tale like that? But, wait, I've seen your face before, on the bounty posters. You're Edred, the White Thunder of Thanalan? This is a curious city. They call it a free city for free people, and there's everyone from famed mercenaries to assassins, too. Well, let's just say that our little group here knows how to handle itself in a fight.
Yes, we are strong. We will protect Nashbone, and you must leave.
I'm the Warrior of Light. And you don't look like some ordinary adventurer either. What is this godforsaken city?
We did it. He's gone. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. All problems are nicely fixed. Uplanders, Silvix have one last request. Please meet Silvix back at Idleshire. Thanks for the help, White Thunder. I won't forget you too.
That despicable man makes a living exploiting the disadvantages of refugees like Nashbone. He is truly the worst kind of scum. I can only imagine how difficult he made Nashbone's life.
Yeah, interest can be a bitch. I just think of Nami from One Piece. How she's put so much interest on Zoro, and he paid her back in full. Pish, shka. Everything was big success. We saved Nashbone. Please take an envelope, Uplander. It is very important. Paper thing for Nashbone and Didine. Paper thing needs signature from Dripwix, but Silvix is too busy to visit him. Please take it to him. He is watchguarding at Architecton. Thank you for hand lending. Take paper thing to Dripwix. He should be watchguarding at Architecton. Is there citizenship papers? We're doing a good thing. Enjoy the music while I travel there. And the pitter-patter of Battercat's feet. Guessing Dripwix is always on the lookout. Rish, Shka. Oh, kind Uplander. How can Dripwix help you? Sealed envelope. An envelope stuffed with several pieces of parchment and sealed with the giant eye of Idleshire. Thank you for coming so far. Envelope has important paper things inside. Now Dripwix has signed them. Everything is complete. Take envelope now to Nashbone and Dedene. We need to make new city friends feel welcome. Take envelope to Nashbone and Dedene. They are still at Idleshire, Dripwix thinks. Yes, we will head straight there. Adventure, thank you so much for all your help.
Dedene told me all that happened. I'm so grateful for everything everyone's done for me, but I've caused so many problems. I think I should just leave. You got something for me?
Here you go. Documents signed by Dripwix are contained within this nondescript envelope.
Papers with Dripwix's signature. What? Some sort of official documentation. Let's have a look.
We recognize Nashbone and Dedene as city friends of Idleshire. City has only one rule they must obey. Always respect friends. Suffix Dripwix. We're citizens? We've spent so long getting kicked out of one city after another to finally have somewhere to call home.
What do you think you're doing crying, you big oaf? You should be doing something to pay them back for their kindness instead. After all this time being tricked and betrayed, wandering from town to town, and after all the problems we've caused these goblins, they still take us in as friends. I've never been so happy. Make sure to visit again sometime, adventurer. Next time you see the city, we'll have made it into a grand and lively city to be proud of.
Take that. Good job. Now you're citizens. I think that's it. Now we can head towards Matoya's cave finally. Back to main story. If one for Feltzmox hasn't opened up. Which way should we go? I think we were going... Let's go this way. This way. I see a path straight ahead. Spilled Delta. Frogo. It's a froggy. It's a froggy. It's an enemy though. No! I don't want to kill the cute frogs. Look at them. Look at them though. They're the little stabs. You don't see me. Oh, a little garden. Oh, here's the ether current. Thought there was one nearby. Yay, that's the last one in the open world. Look at this. Look at the flowers. Look at the garden. So nice. All kinds of herbs grow here, and they appear very well tended. Let's make some tea. This is the entrance. You seem unconvinced, Bella. Well, that will only add to the surprise. A word of warning before we proceed. Stubborn geniuses make poor hosts, and time will have done naught to improve my master's temperament. Doubt not, but that there will be sentinels and traps both to deter unwanted guests, but we'll not be deterred, will we? Go on and touch the wall yonder. You will want to have your weapon near at hand. What are you waiting for? Go on and touch the wall yonder. I see wall. I'm gonna kill the froggies. I had to kill some froggies. Those sentinels may suffice to discourage the average trespasser, but not the warrior of light. The way should now be clear. Come, let us go and see my master.
Don't you know it's rude to enter without knocking? The youth of today. No manners at all.
Though we neglected to knock, we did create something of a commotion. I had hoped that would suffice.
Heavy-handed as ever, I see. And still not a hint of grace. Some things never change.
To give credit where credit is due, I learned from the best. It has been too long, Master Matoya.
Indeed it has. Oh, it's good to see you again, my girl. And with your fiery spirit unquenched. But look at you, all grown up and womanly. The one there in the fancy duds, that's Louis Soir's granddaughter, I take it?
Grandson, begging your pardons. You knew my grandfather, my lady.
Knew him? Ha! We were constantly at each other's throats. Like rabid dogs we were. Oh, he was a stubborn bugger, was your grandfather. Never a dull moment when he was around, though, I'll give him that. As for you, boy, I've known you since you were a rosy-cheeked babe at the teat.
And my sister too, I gather. May I say what an honor it is to meet you again, my lady?
Spare me the hollow pleasantries, boy. I'll wager my remaining good teeth you didn't come to a forgotten corner of Eorzea to flirt with a wrinkly old woman. Now out with it. What is it you need of me?
I like her. Very blunt. Now where's Mickey's sorcerer hat? You got the animated brooms.
Azizla. I never thought I'd hear that name again.
You are familiar with it.
As familiar as one can get from poring over musty old tomes. The Allagans set the Isle afloat not long before the sun set on their empire. Old Louis Soir and I often talked about it. The place is home to a research facility dedicated to finding ways of mastering mighty beings, such as primals and dragons. And find ways it did too, frightening ones. Such secrets as lie buried on Azizla aren't fit to see the light of day. And now you tell me a band of dragon-baiting primal botherers are trying to dig them up?
Indeed. And to make matters worse, the Ascians have a hand in their plot. They must be stopped, no matter the cost.
Don't forget the Empire. The Empire wants to allocate in technology too.
I see. Very well.
You will help us then? Truly? I had not anticipated such an impassioned response. Could it be that the presence of young blood has stirred your own?
Ah, some things never change. One day that pertness is going to cost you your tail, my girl. Don't say I didn't warn you.
What is that? It's just green light. Some purple tapestries. You got some brooms. Straightforward broom. Love. Sweeping. I like how it's just like backwards. Love sweeping, let's. Swish swisharoo. I'm disrespectful to dust. Can you see that I am serious? You're not serious. Sweeps to live. I live to sweep. Okay, that's what it is. Swish swisharoo, sweep with me or die. Can you do any less? None shall bite the dust. Swish swisharoo, out of my way, adventurer. This is no place for adventuring. What was the first one? I read it wrong. Let's sweeping love. Any others? Oh, you foggy. Greetings and welcome to my mistress's abode. How may I serve you, Ribbit? What do you do here? I am Taro Rogo, a humble servant of Mistress Matoya, Ribbit. In Charlene, it is commonplace to make servants of animals and objects by imbuing them with intelligence. By my mistress's grace, I was raised from a lowly toad to become a Horogo, capable of speech and reasoning. But be warned, Ribbit, for not all Porogos you meet will be as civilized and refined as I am. The masterless creatures outside the cave, for instance, will attack passerby unprovoked, left behind during the exodus. They have taken leave of their powers of discernment. In addition to we Porogos, my mistress also has brooms for her servants. Together we aid her in many and more ways, from her research to her daily deeds. Indeed, there is no end to the tasks that want for doing, Ribbit. What kind of place is this? This cave is the hidden abode of Mistress Matoya, Ribbit. None are aware of its existence save you and your companions. When my mistress first made it her home, it wasn't the most inviting of places. For one, the floor was bestrewn with the bones of various creatures. But through my mistress's magics and the broom's tireless sweeping, it eventually became the snug place you see now. The dampness remains, to be sure, but that happens to be how we Porgos like it. I hope you do not mind, Ribbit. As long as it's home for you, I love your little hats. Mr. Junkmonger, what kind of items do you have? Orchestra roll, I'll take. Thank you. Use that. Need to sell some stuff. Let's do that, and then items. Okay, sell. We'll sell gold. I'll keep the Laramar. Laramar's pretty. I'll sell that. Sell this. Bear fat, yes. And I'm not doing anything with materia, so I'm just selling these. Okay, I think that's it. Let's have one last braised papyra. Oh, something opened up here. Sararogo? It's this enchanted broom. Nothing to see here. Swish, swish, shoo. Being here calls to mind my days studying under Matoya. Though she was the strictest and most irascible of mentors, she led by example and inspired one to greater heights. Were it not for her sage guidance, I should not be the woman I am. Do you see the tomes lying about like so many cheap romances? They are priceless. The professors at the studium would have fits if they saw them in this state. Forbidden knowledge. Matoya is in a mood to reminisce.
"'Twas some 50 years ago, shortly after Garlemald had brought all of Ilsabard under its rule. Faced with the threat of invasion, the people of Sharlayan scrambled about for a means to resist the Empire. For my part, I was tasked with developing an etheric converger.
Ah, yes. A device which draws in ether and concentrates it to produce a destructive force.
But as my research neared its end, it was denounced by the Forum, who claimed that my device was more likely to destroy us than our enemies. After that, they and I had a little falling out, and I decided to seal away all the fruits of my research, lest the dunder-headed ingrates reap any benefit. Ha! Petty, I know, but gods, it was satisfying.
She just wants the freedom to create.
Do mine ears deceive? 'Twas you, was it not, who was so fond of saying that all knowledge exists to advance mankind? That how it is used depends on us.
She's the one to create the atomic bomb, ain't she?
Perhaps. All right, yes. It was a pet phrase of mine. And that should give you a notion of how sick and tired I was of those spineless wretches of the Forum. All talk and no trousers, that lot. That's why I decided to remain behind, rather than join the Exodus.
You may have had your disagreements with my grandfather, but upon that point, your minds were as one.
With respect, Master, the fruits of your research should not be left to spoil. Will you share with us the secrets of the etheric converger?
Aye, I will. All the information you need is contained in a tome I wrote on the subject. But You'll have to fetch it from the forbidden section of the Great Library.
You were not exaggerating when you said that you had sealed it away. Though the city is abandoned, the library's guardians are all but certain to remain. We must needs cut a path through them. Come, let us away.
Not so fast. You don't expect that you can just waltz on in now, do you?
Her staff is a little creepy, I must admit. It's like an upturned hand. It's like she carrying a withered arm. Do you see the tomes lying about? Alright, say the same thing. She probably says the same thing too. Oh, the Great Library's guardians shouldn't pose any difficulty for a hero like you. But if it turns out you aren't up to the task, well, then I'll know you can't be trusted with something as dangerous as an etheric ram. I'll put a pair of familiars at your disposal. One's a Porogo, who'll help you locate the tome. The other's that broom yonder, who'll let you into the library. Well, what are you waiting for? Introduce yourself, girl. Are you going to introduce yourself to that broom or not? No skin off my nose if you don't. Thanks for offering, but I think for main story dungeons, I will go in with NPCs. Because I know now they changed it to where you can have like Eastrel and Elfie go along with you. So I want to experience that. But like I said, I will definitely need some help for any kind of side dungeons. And of course, you could, if I get to a trial where there's like an 8-person, you can hop in for those. So for this one, I'll just go in with the NPCs. But thank you for offering, though. Greetings, good madam. I am Brimsy, my lady's servant of some 50 years. May I say what an honor it is to serve you. They actually say different things based on the combination to think. Yeah, I think they added like some dialogue. I am given to understand you wish to enter the Great Gubal Library. To find it, pray head east upon leaving this cave. The building will come into view shortly after you reach the collapsed bridge. I shall go and fetch my fellow familiar on my way to the entrance. When your preparations are in order, pray come and meet me there. It will be my pleasure to unlock the door for you. I'll be right there. Got anything else to say, Matoya? What are you loutering about here for? Hurry up and fetch that book. I gotta talk to this one over here. Sarago's Common Life. Sarago is a picture of nervous energy. Woe is me, Ribbit. Mistress Matoya will have my hide. When you get a chance to flip a few cards, see what... Oh wait, what? Time to go back to shadows. Well, thanks for lurking. You are a guest, and yet you would lend me your aid. Oh, thank you, kind adventurer. I am in your debt. Permit me to introduce myself, Ribbit. I am Sarago, a humble servant of Mistress Matoya. I am tasked with picking leaves from her herb garden, from which I make her tea. Alas, drawn to her medicinal properties, bugs have recently taken to ravaging the herbs. I attempted to get rid of the pests, but they are too much for a lone Porogo to handle. I would be grateful if you could eliminate them in my stead, Ribbit. herb garden is right outside the cave. Please hurry and eliminate the bugs, Ribbit.
We'll do this really quick. Just have the Aether Current and then we'll head towards the dungeon. Because I know that'll probably open up some side quests afterwards, but we can come back here after to do that. I just want to fly. We'll do it for the flight.
Is that it? Oh, 3? Where? Oh, over here. Little froggies are so cute. The bugs are no more? Oh, thank you. Not only are you kind, but you are strong as well, Ribbit. Now I can resume my duties again, harvesting and making tea. It is all I am capable of. I'm a failed creation, you see. Unlike my mistress's other children, I'm incompetent and clumsy. For what of a task I could perform, she bade me serve her tea 7 times daily. But even in this, I needed assistance, Ribbit. Unless I make myself more useful, it is only a matter of time before my mistress removes my enchantment. Then I would revert to an ordinary toad, incapable of speech. I cannot bear the thought of that. I must become a better servant, and I believe that I can do so, if only I knew what my mistress desires. Having received of her blessing, the rooms here are bound to possess this knowledge. Alas, they refuse to talk to me. But as you are our guest, they cannot willfully ignore you, even if they are not entirely cooperative or forthright. Please speak with them, Ribbit, and acquire the information I need to survive. I will do those when I come back. Let's go get that tome. These are bigger frogs. They're not as cute. They don't have the sorcerer's hat. Let me just head this way to unlock this area. There we go. Ooh. Look at him. Ow, wanna go over here. Gotta have flight first. That's why we're doing this. So we can finally fly. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Let's take it in. So you got the main staircase over here. It's over here. Nothing else? Okay. Let's have a check. Look at these pillars. Wow. Well. Okay. So our other NPC friend is gonna be Perorogo. I am Perorogo, Ribbit, and it shall be my pleasure to guide you in the library. Please do. As a child, I would often come here, not only on Master Matoya's errands, but for my own research besides. Great Gubal Library. Whatever the reason, it boggles my mind to think that such a grand repository of knowledge could be abandoned. Hey, Broomsy. You stand before the Great Gubal Library, one of Heidelin's foremost repositories of knowledge. Alas, it has fallen into disuse since the Exodus some summers since. In all those years, its halls have welcomed not the coming of a single soul, its floors felt not the loving brush of a broom. Mine apologies, madam. Pay no mind to the dreams of a humble broom. You are doubtless eager to venture within it and retrieve my lady's tome. I shall unlock the door at once, when you have what you seek. Pray return to the cave and report to my lady. Great Gubal Library. I wish you good fortune in your search. When you have what you seek, pray return to the cave and report to my lady. Let's read the duty. The Great Gubal Library. Built by the learned men and women of Charlian, the Great Gubal Library is the grandest repository of knowledge in all of Eorzea. Lining its towering shelves are tomes beyond count, gathered from the farthest reaches of the realm. Like the city-state, however, the library was abandoned by its caretakers when they fled to their motherland in the face of Garlean invasion. And now, 15 years since its doors were sealed, you will be the first soul to set foot within its halls. Your destination is the forbidden section deep within the library, where lies your objective, the fruits of Matoya's research on the etheric converger. Just curious, what's the item level? Alright, 120, I'm good. Okay, let's go. Enter with NPCs. The little frog is here. Teammate. I love it. Let's go. With it being a library, I wish you could read books for lore as you go along. I'm gonna have to fight the books, aren't I? This would be Belle's and Hermione's heaven. Like the music. Love jazz. Pray lead the way. With pleasure, Ribbit. Just lead the way. Wanna look around, though. This is what I do. Ooh. Fancy. Wow. It's like endless. Oh, look at it. Ooh, I like the... You can't really see the up above, but there's light coming in. Nice. Yeah. A bunch of stuff. It's all in disarray. The brooms would be so happy to clean up everything. Yeah, we got the books now. Book of monsters. Well then, let's just look around again. Looks similar to the first room. Oh, we can read! We can read! On Garlean Hierarchy, Volume 1. The rise of the Garlean Empire in the year 1522 of the 6th Astral Era led to significant changes in the structure of Garlean society. This is most evident in the adoption of titles, which serve to indicate an individual's place within the social hierarchy. The following information was compiled with the aid of informants within the Empire and has yet to be verified. Royalty, Zos, the Emperor. Ye, member of the royal family in the line of succession. Were, member of the royal family with no claim to the throne. Military, Van Legatus. Toll, Tribunus Laticlavis. Sas, Tribunus Angusticlavis. Or Praefectus Castrorum. Rem, Primus Pilus, or Pilus Prior. Quo, Primi Ordinus, or Centurion. Pyre, Optio, Tessarius, or Decurion. Owen, Duplicarius, or Legionaris. These names. Specialist, non-chief engineer or engineer. Mal, Primus Medicus, or senior Magitech technician. Lux, chief Medicus, or Magitech technician. Kerr, senior Medicus, or senior technician. Jean, Medicus, or technician. Was there a book in the other one? I just want to be sure. Be sure there was nothing. Okay, just had to be sure. We're getting our steps in. Nothing here. Ooh. What's this? There's a book. Thanks for the heals, Y'shtola. Okay. Open the door. There's a big. There's one of those demons. Wall demons. On Garlean Hierarchy, Volume 2. Public officials, Il, Dictator, or Princeps, Senatus. Het, Council, Praetor, Tribunus, Plebis, Aedilis, or Quaestor. Go, Censor, Fey, Unknown, Ear, Unknown, Des, Lictor. This hierarchy extends to the general populace as well, though it is far less complex. The majority of citizens bear the Bas title, and there is a smaller group which appears to be comprised or respected artisans who have adopted the Sen title. The An title is bestowed upon the peoples of annexed territories and indicates that they lack even the most basic rights afforded to a citizen. However, many Garleans view this as an opportunity rather than a condemnation, as citizenship may be granted to those who have demonstrated exceptional skills as well as those who have contributed 20 or more years of military service. Okay, with it. Great. Look at that. Demon Tome. What you got written on the books? Ah. I can't read that. Looks interesting though. Some dark stuff though. This deserves to be in the restricted section. Okay. Follow Frandos.
Focus. Release.
We're good. Just stick with Alfie. What are they doing? I can't see. I can't see. I'm scared. I'm scared. What happened? Hannah!
I shall make it quick.
I'm stuck. I'm stuck! Thanks, Y'shtola. I got caught in it. Yeah, this way. Oh yeah. Okay, we got it. Ew. You go away. It went away. Ooh, look at this hall. Damon.
Focus. Release.
Where are you going? Oh, we were supposed to go this way. Before we go down that way, it was this way. I knew there was treasure. Got a star chart. I don't know this type of astrology. I like that. Look at the moonlight coming in. I like that. Nothing there. Look at how it's like shining on the floor too. I love that. Appreciate. Oh. How dare you attack Alfie?
Focus. Release.
Good. What's over here though? Ooh. Ooh, there be gargoyles. Ooh. What's this? Essences and permutations. Chapter 1. The 6 nativities and myrid creation. The spark of lightning ignites when it strikes, and thus fire is born. The heat of fire renders to ash all that it touches, and thus earth is born. The density of earth shuns sun and harbors cold, and thus ice is born. The armor of ice melts away, and thus water is born. The moistness of water mists and rises, and thus wind is born. The gusts and sighs of wind gather the clouds, and thus lightning is born. Chapter 2. The 3 conquests, boundless and unwavering. Earth grounds lightning, water erodes earth, lightning boils water. Chapter 3. The 3 submissions, timeless and unending. Fire is extinguished by wind, ice is melted by fire, wind is obstructed by ice. So it's like 5 element theory. page. Horizon. Though there is some debate as to whether or not Merwin Blofusfin and her League of Lost Bastards were the first Eorzeans to discover the western continent, there's no denying that their navigational charts were instrumental in establishing the major trade routes of today. Moreover, the accounts from their expedition are widely regarded as both informative and entertaining. Of particular note is their first encounter with the Mamulja, as well as other indigenous peoples and creatures which seemed curiously intent on their demise. These travel journals have since inspired a legion of explorers and treasure hunters to retrace the League's journey. Yet, in spite of their numbers, the existence of a bleeding city of gold remains unconfirmed. City of Gold. Star chart. Just more star charts. Is this Oh, I've seen a statue. That's in Ailport, right? Interesting. A room dedicated to Limsa. Alright, we're anything down here? Nope. I'm just waiting to find Cogsworth and Lumiere.
Away with you!
Pseudo sprite. Fake sprite. Natural history room.
Focus. Release!
Room. What is this? It's like fossils? It's like a horn. Nothing to read? There's a bunch of script on the wall. It's in a language I can't read. Secret passage. Ah, they missed out. There should have been treasure there. Yeah. Yeah. What's coming out now? Bablos. Ooh, look at this room though. The entrance to the forbidden section is just ahead, Ribbit, which makes this fellow here the gatekeeper. Say so. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Who are you doing? You throwing books? How dare you throw books? What are you doing? What? No, what do you do? What do you do? I'll stick with you, Stola.
Away with you! Focus. Release!
vulnerable. Gotta go this way? Yeah. Broke it. No. Ah, I didn't know what to do with that one. That's it, That's it. What kind of cursed tome was this? It's all burnt now. Take one last look at this room. Well, oh, look at the baubles up there. Always look above and below. I like the... It looks like a star chart on the ground too. Magic circle. Runes. Magic circuitry. Alright, we're going into the depths now. Going into a dungeon. Ow, something hit me pretty hard. I still have healing things.
With you.
School of Fantastics. Why are the books glowing? What's this? What's this? Oh, it's an owl. And it summoned Void Scent.
Away with you!
Okay. Anything to read over here? Oh, we are in the forbidden section now. Look at that. Oh, chains. It's like no reading. These books will suck you into their own world. Ah, buddy. Our way down first.
Away with you!
Well done, Alfie. Treasure first. The bound diary. Beauty is ephemeral, but needn't be. My lady Amandine knows this well. Lovely creature that she is. Would that I could have the genuine article in my keeping, but alas, I shall have to settle for a pale imitation. The vessel is not quite up to my usual standards, but beggars can't be choosers, as they say. I washed and anointed it per the instructions, then secured it to the bed with chains. Wouldn't want her to get ideas above her station. Oh no. Gods, just the thought of it is enough to get my blood pumping. I can hardly wait to welcome my beloved succubus into this world. Oh. What does he still say? Forbidden tomes can certainly assume many forms. Master Matoya's tome is at the far end, Ribbit. Down we go. You want this. Get rid of this. Oh. Forbidden tome. I'll be right with you. I saw some treasure over here first. Okay. And there's another diary. Let me check. Anything for me? Got a choker. Still didn't really go up at all. But sure. The bound diary, the tentacles, so many tentacles, and the sound of it breathing on the bed. God's just listening to it is agony. I made a terrible mistake. Yeah. This is the forbidden magics you don't want to mess with. This room. Okay. Ever-living bibliothèque. What are you doing? What am I supposed to do? Go through here? What am I supposed to do? I'll stick near the door.
Away with you!
Ah. What am I supposed to do? I'm coming. I'm coming. Hold on. Now. Can't do it fast enough. I understand what I'm supposed to do though. Have your pride, Alfie. Okay. I'm coming. I'm coming. Okay, we got it. A little too late, but we got it. We did it. There's a second Alfie. What? Alfie! There was a clone of you. He gets it. Sure, we'll put that on. Still doesn't change anything. Another crystal. It's the blue one. There's two blue ones. There's a lighter blue and a darker blue.
So this is the tome. Excellent. Let us take it to Master Matoya at once.
Yay! Let's head back to Matoya. You can't fly yet. You have to finish the quest. And I got a faster mount speed though, which is helpful. As expected, the library was rife with dangers, but full glad am I that I could accompany you. Depending on our mood, Master Matoya may well have forced some of us to stay behind to help repair her sentinels. With her, there's simply no telling. Despite how it may have sounded, I do not exaggerate when I say it was a tremendous learning experience to observe one of Master Matoya's familiars. The insights I required I shall put to good use. I take it you found the tome. Well, let's see it then. On etheric convergence, research compiled by Matoya on a device known as an etheric converger. Aye, this is it, all right. I must say, the experience brought back memories. Just like the old days, you still tend to send people into the thick of danger as if it were nothing more than a mundane errand. But we were able to accomplish our tasks, thanks to Perorogo. He is an eminently capable familiar, a creation worthy of the great Master Matoya, and to simply witness him in action gave me a better understanding of arcane entities. Should the opportunity present itself, I should very much like to employ this knowledge for the betterment of mankind, create a new variety of carbuncle perhaps. Don't get ahead of yourself, boy. Louiswa's grandson or no, it'll take another decade under me before you can call yourself a scholar, and a deal more than that to make you a scholar worth a damn. As you may have gathered, Master Matoya is not easily impressed. Indeed. So, shall we examine the tome? Yay, it's complete. We will have to look at the tome next time. Alright, well there you have it for tonight's session. We got quite a bit done with the side quests in the beginning, and then finally made it through to the main quest to go through the dungeon, the Gubal library, which is so fun to explore. Alright, give a like and subscribe to see more, and I will see you next time.